Okay, check one, check two, check three. Okay, what's up, YouTube? Today I wanted to talk about DragonSword Awakening and kind of my experience with DragonSword Awakening and why I think players of the game Genshin Impact would really appreciate and really like what this game has to offer. So, I started playing Genshin when it first came out, and one of the things that I really enjoyed about the game was that sense of exploration and discovery, the open world and how beautiful it was and just getting to explore. And that was around the time when a lot of people didn't really know um, how the game was going to go. Like I remember like early guides for the game just had like the wrong weapons on characters and the wrong artifact sets and stuff, but it was beautiful. It was great. No one really knew what was going on. We were all trying to figure out the game, and that was just beautiful. I loved that feeling of just getting to find a game, just getting to explore every single piece of the game, getting to find like hidden treasure chests, getting to find hidden bosses and all this exploration and the beautiful world that Hoyoverse created. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because I feel that same sense of exploration and just enjoyment out of DragonSword Awakening. I get that same feeling right now that the community is sitting there trying to figure out who the best characters are, what the best teams are, what the best artifact sets are. Well, they don't have artifacts. It's like equipment in DragonSword. What the best equipment for everybody is, and everything like that. And it's beautiful. It reminds me of when Genshin first started, and that's why I think a lot of Genshin players will really enjoy this game. So I mean, another thing too is like it doesn't have any gacha in it, which is a great choice. The fact that a lot of people are getting gacha fatigue. When Genshin first came out, it was my first gacha game. I had never played a gacha game, and I remember at some point I ended up dropping it after playing it for a little bit because I just wasn't used to having like energy systems, having to pull for characters. So at one point I actually quit the game for about a year, and then I came back when the Sumero update came out. I came back and started really enjoying the game. But a lot of people who don't like playing gacha games but love the other the other parts of Genshin, like the combat and the exploration, you get that with DragonSword Awakening. You don't have to do the gacha. You can earn characters through playing the game and unlocking them and that sort of thing. And then but there's tons of stuff like the other day I saw a video about this like hidden underwater cave where you could find a skin for one of the characters, and that was awesome. And I remember just like being like, man, this is what I miss from Genshin. One of the reasons I quit Genshin is because at some point Genshin was about the exploration and the combat and finding teams and all that kind of stuff. And at some point Genshin just became kind of like a DPS check, kind of like if you don't have the new characters then you can't do the new content sort of thing. Like obviously you could still explore and still enjoy the world and stuff like that, but a lot of the bosses and enemies are started to be geared towards pulling for the new characters. If you don't have the new characters, if you don't have the new reactions, so to speak, then you aren't able to clear a lot of the new content. And that just kind of, at some point I just kind of said, you know what, I just can't, this is not really for me anymore. So I just kind of dropped out of playing Genshin. But I was looking for something. I just said, I really need a game that really gives me that sense of wonder that Genshin first had. And I hadn't really been able to find anything. You know, I tried Wuthering Waves, which is a great game. Wuthering Waves is a great game. And I tried like Tower of Fantasy, but they just didn't hit the same. I didn't get that feeling again until DragonSword came out, and I've been having a blast with it. I've been playing on stream, trying to unlock stuff. I'm playing off stream as well, just putting a lot of hours into the game at this point in time, and I really like it. So all that to say, if you love Genshin, you have to check out DragonSword Awakening. Like, it's right up your alley, and I think it's one of like a great game. I think it's a perfect fit for you. So go ahead and give me a follow if you liked the video, and then you can also click the link in the description below to visit my Twitch and catch one of my streams. So you guys have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.